Hello to my podcast, and it's the morning. Well, not quite the morning, it's quite the evening. Yeah. So last time I recorded my podcast at 4 a.m. or 5, maybe 3, actually 3. Yeah, I recorded like the whole thing at 4 a.m., 3 a.m. Okay. Um, I don't know, I don't remember. Anyway, my hair's quite fucked, and yeah, because woke up like an hour ago, had a really good fucking meal. The meal was really good. And I'm now fucking happy. Insane. So yeah, man. How are you guys? Been 4 days. I've been trying to calculate. I've been trying to collect info and stuff to talk about. So I've came up to the conclusion that most of you want me to talk in one language because the other language, like if I speak two languages, uh, will be like seemingly not connected. It's like when I let's say I talk in Arabic, then I talk in English, then I was like, I guess messes with some of you, some of you guys' head or some shit because y'all are like monks and shit, and you gotta like focus and you gotta have the harmony in your head. So I gotta satisfy you guys, mashallah. I can't satisfy myself. Why would I satisfy you guys? That's the issue. So yeah, today I'm gonna talk about a lot of shit, but you see this t-shirt. This is the t-shirt that I wanted to wear last time. God damn, which I wore only like 2 times. uh which is very funny. I will see these t-shirts on, like, let's say Trendyol or whatever. I order them and they look fine, but fuck me, man. It's a lot of clothes, a lot of shit. Oh my god, my hair. Anyway, but I love this t-shirt. I remember, like, even before going out, I had like a perfume in it, but I was like, yeah, no, I had it on. Then I sprayed the perfume. Then I was like, I'm not wearing this. Looks like a parachute. Yeah, but my type, not my type, was called. That's the issue. I can say it in Arabic, but I don't know what is it in English. It's like my taste is the same. Also, if you translate it, my taste in t-shirts has changed. Yeah, it has changed a lot. I always like have this thing where, like, my mom says, "You're the only member in this family that wears like baggy t-shirts. Like, you really don't like t-shirts that are like medium. I don't like fucking t-shirts that's like medium. Okay, I can wear medium, still have some side, like still have some extra. I can move, but look at this, man. Like, this is X large. It's way, way above my shit that I wear. I usually wear like large because I don't like clothes tight up, like being tight on my body. That's the issue. One of the reasons I hate winter also is because of this shit. Because, like, I have to stack so much fucking clothes, and I have to wrap myself, and I would look like shit. Because like, I gotta wear a sweater, then wear a fucking jacket. Then the sweater, you have to adjust it every now and then. Then the jacket, the whatever. Then, oh, fuck me, man. I hate winter. Like, the clothes, the sensation of cold. I don't know, like, you motherfuckers, people who like romanticize winter and shit. Okay, I get it. It's funny. It's not funny. It's like fun. It's good. Like winter. Oh my god, rain. But one of the reasons I don't want to go to England is because it's raining all time, even in summer, and also it's like gray. I hate gray skies. Look, the sky right now is fucking blue. There is sunshine. It's beautiful in summer. But hear me out. I know that there's some countries out there. Shout out to my sand people, like Iraq and shit. They peak at like 40 degrees, 50 degrees, 55 degrees if you go south. So that's like not the ideal, not the ideal summer you want to have. But at the end of the day, it's okay. It's like just like hot. But if you think about it, in winter is the same shit, you know. In winter is the same shit because it's kind of the opposite. Like instead of getting hot, you get cold. So if you get cold, that means you have to wear more clothes. The opposite is if you get hot, you wear less clothes. So if you ask me which one is more comfortable, I'd say this. I can move. When I have to wash something, my hands, or go somewhere, I don't have to. I don't have to do that. It's okay. I'm okay with that. And I have to take my jacket, and I have to. Oh fuck! That's too much shit. That's why I love summer, especially in this area in Turkey. It's way more settled than in Iraq. Although like today, I think it feels like it feels like 35 here. Although like in the today's like the 30 the 31th, like the end of the last day of August. Today's like the last day of August. So yeah, that's like summer is good for me if I wasn't in my country, because my country is hot and other countries that go like on that line is hot. But these days, climate change everywhere is fucking hot. Everywhere is you'll get sweaty. Pretty much you'll get sweaty everywhere at this point. Some people even die from this heat, which is actually crazy to me. But for these motherfuckers who romanticize what is called like romanticize winter, I get it, bro. I know you like winter. You go around, oh my god, the rain and shit. But just imagine waking up in the morning to go to work or to go to school, and it's cold as fuck. And I know some of you motherfuckers don't have the money. Don't have the money to fucking turn on your air conditioning. I mean, the heat all the time. I know you guys won't do that. I know you guys are not living in like a fucking like the lifestyle of a king to have your fucking heater all the time. You can't do that. You cannot afford that. You broke motherfucker. You know, you cannot do that. So that's the issue. Okay, I can wake up sweaty as fuck in winter and summer, and I can just go shower and fuck off to school. I guess it's easy. Just 15 minutes in the bathroom and I go out. And like showering in fucking what's called in winter is also fucked up. Fuck me, man. It's so fucking cold. Even if the bathroom was like hot, you shower and go out and it's so fucking cold, man. Fuck. It's like the sensation of being wet and cold is so ass. I don't know. Some of you guys, like, I think this thing that people love winter is it's like all because these motherfuckers have been depressed all their lives, and there have been like hot. They live in hot areas, so when this shit comes in, I was like, oh my god, this feels like winter for me. Whatever. Okay, bro. Good for you, but if you like winter and whatever, okay. These same motherfuckers, if I take them to let's say Alaska, would you love winter there? I don't think you would love winter there. It's so fucking cold, you know. You just like winter because you live in a sandy place. Just like summer, you hate winter. You hate summer because you live in a sandy ass place. You live in a hot place where, like, if you plant a tree there, you will like get executed on the street, you know. But if you plant an IED, it's okay. Sort of foreshadowing, not foreshadowing. It's a reference. It's an Iraqi joke. It says like some people go to the what is it called? Man, I suck at English. Some people go to the extents of like planting an IED, but not to plant a tree to make the area feel good. But yeah, man. So that's not the main topic, and my hair is also not the main topic. You can tell I'm not insecure about my hair. Lately I haven't actually. I just fucking go out, bro. If you don't fuck with my hair, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. If you don't fuck with the way I dress, also, I really don't give a fuck. Yeah, let's talk to let's talk about something which is connecting to this. Not connecting to this. Yeah, I'm doing this thing where like I declare the next subject to talk about. Some people said, "Oh, you don't have to declare. Make it seamless." Okay, I'll try to make it seamless for you guys. But come on, man, I'm not Joe Rogan. I don't do this for a living. I got shit to do around here, which is like stay at home and code fucking 120 HTMLs a day or some shit. But the issue is I want to go out, but all of the people I know are outside of. I live in Ankara, so outside of Ankara. Uh, or the people I want to hit up are like, when I look at them, I was like, yeah, do I see myself enjoying my day with them? I was like, nah, I haven't kept in touch with these people. So I was like, yeah, it's gonna be lame. I'll just meet them later. They're probably doing something. So I just stay at home, try to like maximize doing whatever the fuck. I want to go to the gym also, but I'm contemplating going to the gym in my university or going to the gym which is in my what's called in my area. There is this gym like it's called, wait, let me remember the name. It's called, I think it's called XFit. I looked at the pictures. It's pretty good, but it's not that it's not that it's not that cheap because gyms here are so expensive. Like, what do you mean I have to pay $55 for a shitty as crack den fucking gym here? It's like so insane to be honest. But popped. So I don't get why gyms here are so expensive. Like back home, like I can get a good gym for like 3 months. I can pay like how much? I can pay like $55. Why would I pay $55 back home and I get like 3 months and I can even like smuggle in some days with it? Like half a month. Qatar. That's funny. But here, no, man, you gotta pay up, and it's usually crowded because all of the gyms here, like the known ones, are like in malls or like in crowded areas. So like it's a fucking monopoly. I hate that. So my bet is like I gotta go to like my uni gym and start with the like start being disciplined. Go there, do shit, and lock in. Gotta lock in. So today I'm gonna talk. Yes, I did forget whatever the fuck I'm gonna talk about. I wrote it before. I wrote it before I wanted to sleep, like 2 days ago or something. As you see, like I'm trying to change my sleeping schedule. I wanted to talk like about these things, but I keep forgetting what to talk about. Like it's like somehow three ideas, but they are like connected. But the main idea in my head is like something we have as like how did we get like how like we got no support as kids to do stuff. So let me walk you through this. So basically, in our environment where we came from, we had this thing which is like if you get born, whatever, you like eventually go to school. After you go to school, you what's it called meet some friends, do some stuff. But the area of the environment or like the good stuff we have, not good stuff, is bad, it's really bad. It's like the environment we had, the schools, the places we go to, it's very strict minded. It's like common in these areas, like the areas these that we know. So what I'm getting to is like as kids we're not taught to produce something that is not related to like something we can use. Like my parents or whoever, like they didn't teach us to like when we just were like 2 years old, 3 years old, even five, six. They didn't teach us like, hey man, we gotta like do this art shit, do this like music shit. They didn't teach us that. They instead like taught us like some stuff. They will go to the extent of like teaching us let's say like swimming. Like my family like told me, my mom and dad, they were like, yeah, swimming. I'm really grateful. I like swimming. I like swimming a lot. They were like, yeah, let me teach you swimming, and they went like to the extent of only that. I was like, yeah, you're a guy, go swim, you know. Uh, 30 days. We went through this whole academy, whatever, and we were taught how to swim. It's fine, it's cool. But I've realized that so much people in our what's called so much people in our like not community, like a society back home, they like this shit, which is like to do something as if like artsy, as if like not related to producing something, which is give and take, like fuck. I know the words in Arabic. I don't know the words in English. I do know it, but I have to remember. What is it? What is it? What is it? سلعة. What is سلعة? A product. Yeah, you learn to like only produce products, to people to use, to sell and buy. That's what I'm thinking. That's really bad because if you compare like societies, let's say in other parts of the world, like they teach their daughter or son, like from they were like young, they teach them like instruments, they teach them like how to draw shit, they teach them a lot of shit. This makes them think differently. Okay, makes them like think differently, make them like makes them have more potential in themselves, like a lot of potential. Like the way I learned guitar, I'm not pro at it. I don't shred all the time. I'm not Ozzy Osbourne. I'm okay with that. I'm not Brian May from Queen. I'm kind of like on the average level with it. If you tell me do this, do that, I will have to research. I can't just like hear a note or hear a code and play it for you. I can't just tell you what is that exactly. I'm like doing it for myself. I'm not doing it for as I said, for like production. I'm not selling something. I'm just doing it for me. That's like self-love for me. It's like to treat yourself. Like if you love something, like an instrument or like drawing or whatever, you always have to do this where like you gotta put yourself first to like how to say, satisfy yourself with whatever you're doing. If the music you're playing is not good today, learn to play it good so you can like be proud of yourself in the future. That's like good lessons you can come up with, like you can take from music and shit. But in our what's called in our example is we didn't learn this because it wasn't a thing for us. They'll just tell us like, hey, go through school and study. What do you want, a PlayStation? Oh, buy a PlayStation. I'm gonna play with the PlayStation as a kid. But think about it, like some people, like kids are like, they like to absorb shit. Like we absorb anything. That's why some kids who are like 4 or 3 year old or 5 or 6, whatever, like very young, they tend to like, especially with like the trend these days, like the brain rot, whatever we have as Gen Z. Like they tend to talk in these brain rot terms because it's because of us. We portray that shit to them. We were doing that shit to feed them. To their minds are like a magnet. They keep on like taking these words and stuff and implementing them, and they say them daily. We used to do that as kids, and that portrays like kids learn anything you throw at them. If it was even if it was like bad or even if it was like bad or not bad, they will eventually learn that. Like that's why some kids are like, you look at them and say, that's a cute kid, whatever, and he like cusses you out. And I was like, it's like you can't blame the kid for cussing you out. You blame the parents or whatever like is in his environment, because he took that from them. It's a thing with kids. So my point is, if we were to learn these things as young people, we would have a different mindset. Different mindset. Let's say I learned guitar and learned how to draw and learned whatever, like this artistic stuff. I would guarantee you I will think differently with the time from people from like, let's say there's 2 versions of me. The version that didn't do art and stuff when they were young, and The other version is like they did art and did whatever. And I can tell if I sat down these two versions of me, I will just like question them, and they will think very differently. You think this guy thinks this way, and that guy thinks that way. And that really, really helps you as a human to understand that you should give more to kids, give them more ideas, raise them well, try your best to give them like the best knowledge, the best opportunities you have. And here, like it's wasted potential, you know. I hate when wasted potential like gets like portrayed as like failure. No, some people had potential. Some people like they didn't get raised to play the guitar. They didn't get raised to play an instrument. They didn't get raised to be good at something. Let's say they make something out of wood, or they make something out of I don't know, like a handcraft. They do stuff, and they're really talented at that. But when their parents see them, they will just tell them like, "What is this waste of time, man? What are you doing? Go be a doctor or some shit. Dude, go be a fucking doctor. It's not that deep. Fuck you." Like they hit their kids because of that. No, it's really bad. Don't do that. Like being harsh on kids, it's what makes them like mentally ill when they grow up. They will like start doing shit. They will start to like hate certain people. They will build up or like develop this thing where like they can't talk to people properly, properly. Uh, they will develop this thing where like they will tolerate like violence against other like animals, old people. It's all because of you, because you, the grown up, didn't see the potential in them, and instead of potential, you grew something in them which is hate and violence. They saw you do these, and they saw you hit them, like they treat them like shit. So what do you expect from your son or your daughter to be when they grow up? And some people come up and say, "Why is my daughter like a fuck up? Why is my son is a fuck up?" It's all because of you, my friend. You didn't watch your daughter. You didn't watch your son. You let them like get manipulated by other people. You said, "Oh, it's gonna be fine. The mother would do it," and the mother is also lazy. So if you don't do the bare minimum for them, don't expect them to have. Don't expect them to have like the best thing, the best outcome for them. So if you have a child, if you have somebody who's like a teenage is pretty, by the way, a teenage is pretty old for you to put more knowledge into them, because they pretty much they can Google anything, they can do whatever, anything, and they can just and just get the idea. They can get the knowledge. They don't need to ask dad or mom about it. They're old, you know. I think until the age of 12. That's why in the age of 12 or 13, kids or kids or whatever, they start to like they start to like disobey you. They start to like be more punk, you know. That's because they reach this age where like you don't have that much influence on them. So if you don't do shit before that, you will eventually like regret not doing anything, because they're either lock in, then find the right thing to do, or be like a total fuck up. They will go to be like a serial killer, or be like a fuck up, just fuck shit up, you know, like inhuman shit. So what I'm getting into is like wasted potential. Uh, Look at the potential and like the young people and what they do, and give them hope, give them more space, give them more equipment, make them like more appreciated, even if they are not doing anything. The best thing you can tell your son or your daughter, even your brother, even if you have a small brother, even if you have a small sister, I always tell my sister that, even my brothers, I always tell them like, I'm proud of you, you're doing good. uh, it's okay, it's not, because if they don't hear it from my dad and mom, they're gonna hear from me, because humans crave like appreciation, which is to go around. We crave like motivation. Some days I feel like I cannot do anything, but when I remember some stuff and I feel the motivation, or listen to music or a podcast, I get this motivation to do stuff. The best thing a human can do is give motivation to people. Friends, whoever, just give them motivation, tell them it's gonna be okay. Because I'm not a religious guy, but I believe in karma. If you do good, you'll receive good. If you do bad, you'll receive bad. That's my motto these days. Uh, so you gotta do that. I had this thing, which is I had this thing in my head. I keep remembering this moment. I don't know who told me. I think it was my dad. I don't know who told me, but like, we're listening to music, like in the car and going around. And my dad was like, no, no, actually, I think it's like pretty old memory in my head. I think we were like eating or some shit, and my dad was like, uh, yeah, none of you guys, my brothers, none of you guys like learn to do anything. None of you guys sing. None of you guys uh play the guitar. None of you guys play an instrument. At that time, I felt like shit, and I was like, oh shit, my dad is not proud of me. He's not proud of me because I'm not doing that. Then I was like, after years, after like that shit marinated in my head, and I was like, it's not my fault, it's his fault. You know, don't get me wrong, I love my dad. Pretty chill guy. He gave me also, give and take. He gives and take. That's dad. That's for you. That's men for you. They give you a bad idea, then give you a good idea. Look at me now. I'm a guitarist, I guess, and I make beats. All because of my dad. I saw my dad. It's all because of my dad he plays like the keyboard and do stuff. And I was a kid because I saw my dad do these things. I reached the age. Then I was like, I told my dad, "Hey, Dad, you play these, and I want to learn it." And he was like, "Yeah, I will teach you eventually." And he didn't teach me eventually because Dad being busy, whatever. Then I was like, "How can I be musical? How can I be into music?" Because my dad is into music, and it's like I'm small, so children, teenagers, before 18, and after it, whatever. They tend to learn. They tend to learn from elder people. Saw my dad doing music. I was like, I know, I want to do music as well. Music is cool. So that's how I got into guitar, by the way. So my idea was like, my dad, when he said that, he was like, none of you guys do this, none of you guys sing, whatever. It's not my fault, it's his fault. Because he didn't have the time to teach me, and he didn't have also the time to motivate me into that or tell me what is even music. I didn't know even what music is. My dad didn't sat down and tell me, yeah, this is how you play the guitar. No. I had to press that, told him like, buy me a guitar. Then he bought me a guitar. Then after he bought me a guitar, and I was like, I need to learn guitar. Learned some of it on YouTube. Then after I learned some of it on YouTube, I was like, I took private lessons. After I took private lessons and stuff, I was like, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. It's too much shit to learn, motherfucker. I don't want to learn that. So I'm in the field of like knowing some music and not knowing some music. And music is like, how do I say it? Music is like a temporary memory. If you don't feed this memory, you'll eventually lose that memory and lose the knowledge. The only thing I can remember is the muscle memory I had for certain chords to play, certain stuff to play. That's why I play the same patterns. So when I want to learn new patterns, I get lazy. Well, yeah, that's the point. Is like you have to not blame young people and tell like young people to like show them the way, tell them how. If your son, your daughter, they don't know how to play music, they don't know how to draw, you just don't go to them and tell them, man, you suck, you don't know how to draw, man. I was like, no, that's bad. Don't tell them that. Tell them like, what are you into, what do you want to get into, then research it, then know how to get them into that. If they liked it, they liked it. If they didn't like it, they will eventually find whatever the fuck they like. They love. Because I did. I kind of love guitar, but sometimes I don't love it. Kind of love beat making, but sometimes I don't love it. So when you're young, like there's a lot of variables to consider, there's a lot of stuff to consider, so there was one. There was one. Let me see. And also like there's these lazy motherfuckers that they have all the power to do stuff and they have all of the stuff to do, but they never do it because they're lazy. But I get it. If you're lazy and it's not necessary, okay, you have the power to not do it. But if you are not lazy, I mean, if you're lazy but you have to do it, you gotta do it because you're the only one who can do it. But you can't wait for other people to like do it for you. So we're talking about wasted potential here, and there's this thing which is I kinda grew this thing on me. So listen to this story. This story is really funny. The story is how I got like my English pretty good. Yeah, pretty good, and I can't remember some words. You see, everything is like a memory. As I said, if you don't feed that memory, you'll eventually keep forgetting. That's why I can't learn Turkish. I keep on getting hit with life. Travel, travel back, go in, whatever. So yeah. So one of the wasted potentials, like I know really good English. I never wanted to go to a country which is doesn't speak English because I know myself. I'm like I can't commit to a language that I'm not comfortable with, that I know I will eventually forget. But here's the thing. I was talking to somebody, whatever, and they told me like, if you were like my son or whatever, I would have just sent you to Canada or the USA. Then I was like, you know what? I think I'm a wasted potential here. I could have gone to USA, Canada, whatever. They speak English, but not Britain. Not fucking Britain. I hate gray skies and rain. Period. I hate these. Please don't. I need sunshine. I love sunshine. I fucking love sunshine. Even if it's hot, just let me see sunshine. Like gives me happiness. Gives me like purpose of living. That's all I need. So yeah, but I'm grateful that I'm here. Also, Turkey is not bad. But there's this one thing I really don't like about living here, especially in Ankara, which is everybody here is depressed. I mean, I get it. It's Ankara. You gotta be depressed. But everybody here is like so tense, so on their like nerves, So it's like they're ready to like explode on you, or like they're ready to like to like to like just hate. Like they woke up, I was like, man, I'm gonna hate today, man. Fuck this shit. That's what I don't like about this place. So when I go into a supermarket back home, I finish my shit and tell them like, oh, thank you, and they tell me like, any day, welcome, whatever, and they smile at me. I was like, that's cool. But here, when I tell them like, thank you, whatever, in Turkish, they just look at me all like, are you gonna fuck off? Please fuck off. And it's like not these crazy lines, like 15 people waiting on me. I'm just me. I'm just me. Okay. Uh, you know, they just want to get shit done here. They just want to go like, they just want to, just another tense that are on like on the edge, which is I really hate. It's okay, just be chill. It's not the end of the world. Getting paid by hour, you're not getting paid by fucking customer. So they're so tense here, and I've noticed that even in like all of the shops, every shop I go to, a media market, whatever. I just go to them, buy something, buy my whatever the fuck I want to buy. I was like, oh, çok teşekkür ederim, whatever. And they just look at me. I was like, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. There's not much to talk about today. We're just like talking for the vibes. So see you in the next episode.